Shout out to Jay Z on the Sixth Channel. Yo, check it out. I got my black U.S. flag mask. We all saluting Jay Z. I remember that song they did with Otis with Kanye West. You know, I love Kanye West as well. Um, uh, you know, when I think about Jay, I'm in the West, and every time, and other thoughts that I think about when I think about Jay Z is gonna be like LeBron James as well. You know, so I know LeBron James is close to him, and I think about Barack Obama. He says he has Barack Obama on his speed dial, both intellectual people. Of course, he's brothers with Nas. You know what I'm saying? What do they call themselves? Black Republicans. You know, they got a song out there. And what else can we say? You know, I shout out to Jay Z. I'm wearing this black hat. You know why? You know why I made this vid for Jay Z? Right when I went into the kitchen, I looked at the microwave, and what did the microwave say? Microwave said 444. Isn't that one of the Jay Z's albums? Is that the correct numerals? It was, to my knowledge, it was three fours, 444. I know he has a 44 club, but I'm gonna check these numbers because if the numbers are wrong, I'll edit this vid or either throw it away. But I think it's 444. That's what I said on my microwave. Right when I went to the kitchen to get a sip of water. I'm smoking some new product today, and I said the micro says 444. So let me just check that album of his and check how many numerals he has on that album, and then I'll post this on the Sixth Channel. Shout out to Jay Z. We all love Jay Z. We're big fans of all of hip hop of New York. You know, West Coast, East Coast. You know, we're in the West, of course. We're thinking about Dre and stuff. So I mean, we love you guys. You know, you guys raised us. You're our elders. You know, Nas and there's so many artists we can name. You know, so that these are all our elders. You know, Puff Daddy. You know, these guys were around. You know, these guys are like maybe 10 or 11 years older than me. You know, when I was watching these guys, NWA, Jay Z, Puff Daddy. What are you talking, man? This is not a fucking game. Nas, forget about it. These guys been around. They're still kings. Oh, unfucking believable. They are around, like, they all 10, 11 years older than me. And I love hip hop. I got into hip hop through Tone Loc. I was a rock star before that. But I listen to hip hop, yes, of course. Old school hip hop, Big Daddy Kane. There was Big Daddy Kane was around. Who else? Like Run DMC. You know, these kind of rappers. I mean, West Coast, East Coast rocking all those albums. You know, White Lines, to my knowledge, all these artists, Grandmaster Flash and stuff. So West Coast and East Coast basically was like, listen to this kind of music, and then I found then Tone Loc came out with Wild Thing, and I listened to rock songs. I was a rocker, Guns N' Roses, Pink Floyd, Metallica, these kind of old school. I had my friends, you know what I'm saying. I was the rock in the first grade. I even drew a picture of myself as a rock star, ripped jeans, curly hair, earrings. But the music, I mean, that didn't happen, so I didn't go that route like that. But then Tone Loc came out. Tone Loc came out with Wild Thing. With the guitar and hip hop. So I fell in love with that. And then from there, I got to LL Cool J. Forget about it. LL Cool J was the hottest rapper. This guy, it should be in the billboards, should be on the plaque of a hip hop sex symbol. And the male, as a male, is LL Cool J. He's been around since my kid. He's about the only one that really has that image. He is the hip hop sex symbol, is LL Cool J. Every hip hop head knows it's LL Cool J. Sex symbol is LL Cool J. Till this day, probably still a sex symbol. Is LL Cool J. All the ladies know that. All the hip hop heads know that. I'm 41. Hip hop started in my prime. LL Cool J has that. That's his gift. The sex symbol of hip hop is LL Cool J, probably still to this day. You look at his movie. What's his name of his movie? With Omar Epps. What's the name of that movie? It's not In Too Deep, to my knowledge. In Too Deep is a sick movie. Watch the role he plays in that movie. You think that dude's a joke? His character's he called himself the God. His name is God. Watch that movie. The whole movie's thorough. It has a sad ending because that'll make you cry. What happens to him at the end? But that movie is thorough. Watch that movie. In Too Deep, LL Cool J. His name is God. Just watch that. You'll love it. Okay, so we're getting at that. So I got into Tone Loc, LL Cool J. Then of course, who came out? We're in the West. NWA. Oh shit. NWA, yo. I mean, it was all over the media, yo. Yo, the media was yo. Those were the times, dude. Yo, it was all over the place. Yo, I had every hat of NWA. White Sox, Raiders. I had the which was the other one? I was a kid rocking these, yo. I didn't even hit my puberty yet. Yeah, I'm telling you, I didn't hit puberty yet. Whatever. LA Raiders, Kings, and White Sox. Yo, NWA. Shout out to NWA in the West, yo. You see this power? You know what I'm saying? Loving it. All right. Money, weed, and women, right? You can't fuck with it. Yo. All right. Back to the vid. Back to the vid. Back to the vid. Okay. Then we NWA hit the scene, and then after NWA hit the scene for it, then y'all we just kept on leading to one artist. This is my life, one artist to one artist. Jay Z, Noriega, you know, and 50 Cent. Forget about it. 50 Cent was in my yo. He raised me too, yo. You out from my youth at 50 Cent. When I think artists that raised me, I'm doing artists that are big right now. The ones that the new generation knows, and I know. And we're talking about Jay Z, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Nas, NWA, West Side Connection, Kid Frost. He still he came to the East on video music by Kid Frost. I mean, there's a lot of stars that made it. I'm talking about that people know at this time, you know. As MC Ren, of course, is from NWA. I mean, we know these. I mean, these are guys that's been around like 10 or 11 years older than me when I was listening to hip hop. LL Cool J still around. You know, so think about it, man. I mean, everybody hip hop is a culture. Any hip hop head, any hip hop fan should have this knowledge. You know, these are big stars, yo. And I apologize to all the stars that I forgot that's not in my memory at the moment. Otherwise, love you all. And this video was on behalf of Jay Z, and I'm wearing my black U.S. flag on his behalf, and of course Kanye West as well for doing that Otis vid, patriotic vid. Love you guys. And I saw the 444. In my on my microwave. Hopefully that's the right numeral of his album, so I can post this up on my channel because it has to be edited. If it's 1 2, I'll check myself and then I'll post it up. Hopefully it's the right number from his album. I know he has a 4-4 Club in Manhattan. I know that much. Love you guys.